Wednesday, 19th of August 2015. Paper highlights. First, let's look at the paper highlights from Daily Mirror. Victory for UNF. Ranil to be sworn in as Prime Minister. The United National Party-led Rainbow Coalition emerged the clear winner at Monday's general elections, winning 106 seats in the 225-member parliament, securing 50,98,927 votes or 45.7% of the total valid votes polled. The United People's Freedom Alliance won 95 seats, securing 47,32,669 votes. The UNP won 11 of the 22 districts: Colombo, Gampaha, Kandy, Matala, Nuwara, Badulla, Putlam, Trincomalee, Digamadulla, Kegol and Polonnaruwa. Another highlight from Daily Mirror. Let's together introduce a new political culture. Ranil. United National Party leader Ranil Wickremesinghe yesterday urged the people not to divide themselves into winners and losers, but work together as one family for the betterment of Sri Lanka and introduce a new political culture to the country. In his special statement, Mr. Wickremesinghe said the people had given a mandate for good governance and for consensus-based politics. Another highlight from Daily Mirror. Ranil to be sworn in. United National Front for Good Governance leader Ranil Wickremesinghe is likely to be sworn in as Prime Minister either today or tomorrow, front sources said yesterday. Another highlight from Daily Mirror. Nominations from UPFA national list. EC tries to help. Elections Commissioner Mahinda Deshapriya intervened yesterday to try to resolve the conundrum of the nomination to Parliament of those on the national list of the United People's Freedom Alliance, consequent on party leader President Maithripala Sirisena's having appointed a new secretary. More highlights from Daily Mirror. We should have performed better. JVP. The Janatha Vimukti Peramuna won 4 seats while being able to secure 2 seats for its members who were included in the national list. Another highlight from Daily Mirror. MR concedes defeat. My dream of becoming Prime Minister has faded away. I'm conceding defeat. We have lost a good fight, Mahinda Rajapaksa says. Another highlight from Daily Mirror. They were not re-elected. Several United People's Freedom Alliance heavyweights including former ministers SB Disanayaka, Lakshman Seneviratne, Lakshman Yapa Abeyewardena and Mahinda Samarasinghe were not re-elected according to the results announced yesterday. Another highlight from Daily Mirror. Vasantha taken ill, flown to Colombo for treatment. United National Front Polonnaruwa district candidate Vasantha Senanayake, who was taken ill unexpectedly, was admitted to Colombo National Hospital after being flown down from Polonnaruwa last morning with chest pains. However, sources said his condition was stable but he had to undergo some tests. Now let's move to the paper highlights from Ceylon today. Ranil. Right to royal record, secures over 5 lakhs preferential votes. UNP wins poll. The United National Front for Good Governance secured victory at the parliament election held on 17th August, winning 106 seats in parliament, while the UPFA secured 95 seats. This leaves party leaders and the president of the immediate hurdle of getting past the impasse of a hung parliament, with the solitary solution appearing to be the formation of a national government as the only viable immediate solution. The UNFGG, led by Ranil Wickremesinghe, received 50,98,927 votes, comprising a percentage of 45.66, securing victory in 11 districts. Meanwhile, the UPFA obtained 47,32,669 votes, comprising a percentage of 42.83, securing victory in 8 districts. The Janatha Vimukti Peramuna, despite very high expectations, secured only 4 seats, received 5,43,944 votes, being 4.87% of the total votes polled, and 2 national list seats. The UNP won in Colombo, Gampaha, Kegol, Matala, Polonnaruwa, Kandy, Nuwara, Digamadulla, Badulla, Trincomalee and in Putlam. Another highlight from Ceylon today. Mahinda concedes defeat. Sri Lanka's former strongman Mahinda Rajapaksa admitted his dream of a political comeback was over yesterday as parliamentary election results showed a huge surge in support for the party that helped engineer his ousting. My dream of becoming Prime Minister has faded away, Rajapaksa told AFP in an early morning phone interview. I'm conceding. We have lost a good fight. Rajapaksa's United People's Freedom Alliance came second with 95 seats, while the minority Tamil National Alliance took 16 seats. The outcome represents another bitter blow for Rajapaksa, who led Sri Lanka for a decade before he was dramatically ousted by his one-time ally Maithripala Sirisena in the 8th January presidential election. Rajapaksa secured a seat in parliament by standing standing for the district of Kurunegala after ditching his home constituency of Hambantota, where 3 of his close family members contested and one of them lost. More highlights from Ceylon today. Ranil to be sworn in tomorrow. UNP leader Ranil Wickremesinghe is set to be sworn in as the Prime Minister in the presence of President Maithripala Sirisena tomorrow, subsequent to the publication of the relevant Gazette notification by the Elections Commissioner of the list of names of members of Parliament elected through the parliamentary election. Election Secretariat sources said that the Elections Commissioner intends informing secretaries of the relevant parties today of the number of members of Parliament to be appointed via the national list. More highlights from Ceylon today. JVP disappointed, says committed to positive role in opposition. The Janata Vimukti Paramuna expressed disappointment with the fact that the number of parliamentary seats expected by the party via the general election held on Monday fell far below their expectations. Another highlight from Ceylon today. Duminda Wishwa confirmed as SLFP and UPFA secretaries. The appointments of Duminda Disanayaka as the General Secretary of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party and Professor Wishwa Warnapala as the Secretary of the United People's Freedom Alliance have been approved at a meeting of the Central Committee of the SLFP held yesterday, chaired by SLFP leader President Maithripala Sirisena. Another highlight from Ceylon today. Wishwa Susil fight over national list. Professor Wishwa Warnapala said that as the General Secretary of the United People's Freedom Alliance, he will be dealing with election-related tasks such as naming members for the national list. We brought you the paper highlights from today's newspapers, and we will bring you more tomorrow. Have a nice day.